with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. We'll see the Golden State Warriors taking on the Brooklyn Nets. And it's the Warriors to start out. And stolen by Harris. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Outside Curry. Pass to Green. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And finished off by Wiseman. And for those teams that suffered a harsh ending to last season, Greg, what are they feeling here on opening night?
I mean, motivated. You think about that kind of thing all summer, and the chance for retribution starts now.
Now here's Harden. 5 on the clock. Poked away. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors.
Klay Thompson.
And Thompson gets it to go.
I think unselfish is a word that applies beautifully to Draymond Green. So good at sharing the basketball.
Pass to Durant. Harris outside. A three-pointer is right on target.
Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Basketball.
Now Harden. Harris, right side. Lets it go from 14. Draymond Green grabs the miss.
Yeah, with those long strides, Andrew Wiggins so dangerous in transition.
Brooklyn with the ball. 4-point game. Harris outside. Latrey. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harris has got his second bucket of the night.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
Here's Harris. The Warriors making the shot. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up. And that sends Blake Griffin to the free throw line. That's on James Wiseman. The Nets shooting their first free throw of the night.
And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. He's really had to reshape his body and his game.
To the paint. Outside for Curry. Hits it from three-point range.
The effortless way Stephen Curry shoots three-point shots is a sight to behold.
Here's Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And one thing about Griffin and the injuries, Greg, that he went through, he did everything he could to get his body back to where it needed to be.
And he didn't care what it was, yoga, weights, conditioning, you name it, because he knows how important it is to be able to elevate. And Griffin needs to be explosive, and he'll work 24/7 to make sure he is. And And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Stolen by Harden. Here's Griffin. Wiggins with the block.
Well, using every bit of that 7-foot wingspan, Wiggins airmailing it back.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Now, here is Harden. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Pretty pass by Kyrie Irving. Nothing like making your teammate feel good right there.
Pass to Green. Back to Curry. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Stolen by Durant. There's the three. Drills the three-pointer.
Kevin Durant's ability to catch and release before the defense can react, so critical, so sweet.
Wiggins drives in. And it's sent back by KD. Inside. Wiggins. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 6 points for Andrew Wiggins.
Well, how about the aggressiveness of Andrew Wiggins? So good at fighting through the contact, taking the challenge of the defense. That's beautiful.
15 seconds left in the first quarter. Irving with a clean look. It's good. This game is all even. Irving's got 5.
Wow, just tremendous range from Kyrie. If he steps across the half-court line, you better have a hand up.
It's the end of the first with a tie game here, and already these offenses are clicking. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sport. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
And Thompson throws it down.
Well, Curry's ability to find an open teammate and put the ball exactly where it needs to be. Such a pretty pass.
Irving up top. 5 points in the game. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors.
One thing Irving's been doing more of, using his offhand in the lane to hit floaters, and even on jump shots.
This guy is so creative, so inventive. The ability to make last-second adjustments. And I mean that whether he's in the air off his feet or with his handle, his ability to keep defenders guessing is truly incredible. And how many times have we seen this? Curry always has an answer from 3.
Irving surveying the floor. Here's Aldridge. Pass to Claxton. Wiggins with the block. Outside Curry. Back to Green. Second shot opportunity. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective until my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnover.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Here's the three. That shot is off. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Outside Irving. Irving double team. To the middle. They need this. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
For your nets.
And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree with him. I mean, in a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at trying to balance things out.
KD is a force of nature. Sensational dunk at the rim.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
His first foul.
And the physical tools of Wiseman. Very hard to deal with his length, burst, and strength.
And as you think about it, guys, he could start bullying people in the post once he starts to grow that aspect. Not many 7-footers have that frame and that speed. It's really about learning the game and making the most out of your skill set.
Durant in the corner. .127 left to play in the first half. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pass to Bielitsa. Now here's Kuminga. And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Right side Durant. .54 seconds left now here in the second. That shot off. Here's Iguodala. Here's Poole. Pass to Kuminga. And the Warriors miss again. That's trailed by 3. Durant with it. And it's Iguodala picking him up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Andre Iguodala.
Boy, Kevin Durant gets a quick first step, and it puts the defense in a tough spot, and he picks up the foul.
And the great thing about Durant, he gives you a lot of everything.
Yeah, it goes way beyond being versatile. This guy is a great shooter, an elite historical scorer, rebounder, passer, shot blocker, one of the most complete players in the history of the game. Early in his career now, Kevin Durant could be knocked off his rhythm, but now...
Gosh, what about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Good if it goes. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Brooklyn. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And Brooklyn has possession. They lead by 1. Pass to Irving. Out to Harris. Lets the 3 fly. Thompson with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball drop.
Oh!
My goodness. Andrew Wiggins should get a 10 for degree of difficulty. That was beautiful.
Here's Curry. 6 points for him. Pass to Green. 5 to shoot. Durant with the steal. Back to Harris. Nets passing it around. A second chance effort. And Wiseman sends it back.
And on a per-minute basis, Wiseman already gets a lot of blocks, and his defensive awareness will only improve with time.
Irving with the ball. 8 points for him. Stolen by Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Slicing and dicing his way to the cup off the deck, Klay Thompson.
Irving's shot is good.
Boy, that was a much-needed bucket in the second half. They're now 1 for 5.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. Wiggins drives in. And then jammed down. As it goes right over Blake Griffin.
Timeout.
Well, Andrew Wiggins, elite quickness, the power finish, that is beautiful.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And something we've seen the last few years, box and ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
All right, fans. That was your Brooklyn Nets team. Make some noise, fans.
And it's Mills with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 3. And here's Harden. Good D by Thompson. And amazing to even consider using a box and one in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree, and it did work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
Count that one.
And Millsap is a team player, someone who is very willing to make the right pass to an open team.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That is his first foul of the game. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. So we'll see Klay Thompson go to the line here. It's going to be on James Harden. And everyone knows about the offensive impact of Klay Thompson. But Doris's defense is just as important.
This guy is elite on the defensive end. Klay can switch off to several positions, and that was a major concern for his return from injury. The shot would be there, but how would the defense hold up?
Pass to Harden. Stolen by Thompson. Curry with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Here's Thompson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Paul Millsap picks one up. Well, something, Greg, we can't take for granted. It's nice just to see Klay Thompson out on the floor.
No doubt, Kevin. You know, the NBA is just a better league with a healthy Klay Thompson. Makes this team more fun to watch. Good for humor and one incredible performance a year.
Outside, KD. In the corner, it's Griffin. And Durant gets double teamed. Not going to go that time. The Warriors go the other way. They get to take on the Blazers of Portland after this one. Back to Thompson. Outside Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Green. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Warriors lead by 9.
You just can't teach size and length, and Wiseman beats everyone to the ball for that second chance opportunity.
Wiggins surveying the floor. Back to Curry. In the corner, it's Wiggins. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Looking to end the run. And Durant, here we go.
Boy, Kevin Durant puts it on the deck, able to navigate and get to the cup.
On the wing, Wiggins. Off the left rim and out. Nets trailed by 7. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a great team.
And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here.
Timeout. Golden State. Who wants a t-shirt? Thanks. Your Brooklyn Nets.
Timeout called the Warriors. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Timeout. Golden State. Substitutions for your Nets.
15 seconds left in the third. In the corner, it's Griffin. Outside, Irving. From deep, Harden. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And so it's the Golden State Warriors heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is... And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Warriors leading by 7. Outside Curry. Right side Green. And the shot goes in.
Stephen Curry.
And the Warriors lead by 9.
Just smooth execution of the pick and roll. Curry has great understanding and a ton of success running this.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. Now Curry. Wiggins outside. To the inside. The shot's good from Wiseman. And now an 11-point Warrior lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Out to Harris. Outside Durant. It's good from long range.
We are talking about one of the greatest scorers in the history of NBA basketball. Kevin Durant's doing some work right now.
Curry looking around. And the wide open shot from Green. Another three for Golden State.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And they get it back. A deep three from Durant. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. KD got 19 points.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond his second three of the half right there.
Timeout called the Warriors. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them to play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that can undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.
KD on the wing. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Irving.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And Kevin Durant good for three. Durant's got 11 in the second half.
Well, such a great decision maker, right? Durant feels out the situation, goes with the pull-up game.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Nets. 8-point game. Shoots the three. Irving misses.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
And Thompson gets it to go.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Connects from three-point range.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
It's Curry outside. Another three for Golden State.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Curry from deep three-point land. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. And from Green, Brooklyn with the rebound.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Durant, no good.
You have to love the tenacity, but also the awareness to make sure he came away with that ball.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Coming up on the floor for your Knicks, Patrick Miller.
Durant with a wide open look. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Kevin Durant calmly steps into that shot with the game hanging in the balance. Love it.
– 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Green gets it to go.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Guys, no real chance for them to come back now.
Yeah, I think the focus has to be on their next game at this point.
Connects from downtown.
And this is what makes KD special, the willingness to absorb the responsibility of the big-time shot.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. And Thompson puts up a deep three. Misses the deep three-point attempt. From deep three-point range. The shot that time not on target. So we see the Warriors get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris
Peace be unto you, mind frame.